Hi everyone! This Ladylike charm video will be your guide to a pretty pivot. This is a move used by many models on a runway as they walk and turn with poise. And now you will learn how to do the same so you will move elegantly wherever you go. In the previous video, we learned how to pose with poise with the Model T stance, and this stance is the first step to learning the fashion turn. You can use this fashion turn wherever you are, and it is very helpful in situations when you have to turn around. So instead of appearing unsure of yourself, you will be poised as you move with grace, walking confidently in the direction you are heading. So let's begin with the first pivot, the half turn, which can be done in 3 easy steps: stance, rise, and pivot. Begin by standing in the Model T stance with your right foot pointing toward 12 o'clock and your left foot pointing towards 10 o'clock, keeping your body weight on the balls of your feet for better balance and a smoother turn. Now, rise slightly on the balls of your feet and turn your body until your feet have reversed direction and you are back in the Model T stance. To figure out which way you will be turning and to make your half turn easier for you, take note of which foot is in the back. For example, since my left foot is back here, this means I will be turning towards the left. The same goes if my right foot was in the back, then I would turn towards the right. With a little practice, you will soon get the hang of this half turn. The second turn is the full fashion turn, or the pivot, and it only takes 3 simple steps as well: step, rise, and pivot. Standing in the Model T stance, take a small step forward with your back foot so it is directly in front of your other foot, which is pointing forward. Now rise to the balls of your feet and slowly turn in 180 degrees so your feet end up in the Model T stance again, but you are now facing the opposite direction. Congratulations! You have just done your first fashion turn. To do a complete turn, repeat the steps: step forward, rise, and pivot, and you should end up back facing forward. Just like with the half turn, it is easy to remember which way to pivot. All you have to do is be aware of which foot is in the back. Since we step forward in this fashion turn, now the right leg will be in the back, which means you will be turning towards the right. This also applies if you step forward with your right foot, leaving your left foot in the back. Then you will turn towards your left. When doing your fashion turns, just remember that whichever foot is in the back is the direction you will be turning. This may seem a bit complicated and challenging at first, but don't give up. Just keep practicing. Remember the 3 steps: step forward, rise, and pivot. And with practice, your pretty pivot will soon become second nature to you, and you will be walking elegantly and pivoting pretty wherever you go with confidence to display the beautiful lady of grace you are. I hope you will remember and practice these tips to pivot pretty, so you will be pivoting with style, even if you are at school or work. Let your inner beauty and confidence shine wherever you go. You are amazing. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely day. You're one of a kind.